Hello, this is Jamerica 5288, and today I'm going to document my battle with rabbits and snails. No, I'm not. Today's video is about how you can build your garden bit by bit. Now, yeah, there's a rabbit and snail problem here in this area. I mean, there's rabbits and snails everywhere, and I've been being nice to the snail population, but I'm going to have to start making escargot and giving it to the chickens. The chickens will eat anything. I throw a little bug in there and they just So I'm gonna take you outside. It's a garden update, but I just want to let you know everything is planted day by day, week by week, month by month, and year by year. You just keep on doing it. Let's go outside. Hello, this is Jamerica 5288. Let me go ahead and close my door. There we go. So it's an update. I have some cucumbers right there. I planted some on the side of the fence over there. I'll show you that in a minute. I decided to put my sweet potatoes out here because it's really warm. It's like 80 plus degrees out here. So this is what I have left to plant, which is quite a bit. I'll walk you around. I put my overwintered lemon trees outside. I just need to move them out further in the yard. They don't look good, but they look way better than the ones that were left outside to fend for themselves. So I have 3 of them. This one right here that I'm touching. Then I have this one, and this one had lemons on it earlier today. I might have shook them off while I was trying to move it because these things are heavy. Oh, there it is. They have little flowers on it. So you can grow them in pots if you have a small space. Just make sure you put it in a windowsill because that's where I had this one. And I think this one is so pretty. I hope it doesn't go on the shock now that I put it outside. I gave it some 511 fish emulsion. You get that at Walmart. That should help. And here goes the 3rd one that I had in the house overwintered. It doesn't look well, but as I said, it looks way better than the ones I left outside. All of them are starting from the ground zero. Then here are the tomatoes that are overwintered. Let me go down here so you can see it. Look down there. I got actual tomatoes coming. I got 5, 6, 7. Oh, I got quite a bit. There's some tomatoes right there. Let me go around, and then there's some back there, and then there's 2 right here. I don't know if you can see it. I can't see. I'm not a very good cameraman. I already showed you the peppers, and so excuse me. The rabbits have been going at it, and today's video is going to be about me replanting. Me replanting some. I'm going to say strawberries. Strawberries did not show up. They died. Replanted some sunflowers. So I have 2 left. Let me go in here. There's one there, and then there's one right there, and I think there's a little one over there. So I have 3 out of all of the sunflowers I put in the ground. The rabbits ate them all. See what they do? Look. See this? Look at this. Look at my hand. They eat everything, and when they eat it all the way down to the ground. So for those of you who have container gardens, you might be doing the right thing because they're not willing to climb up and eat anything. Or these are turnips. I didn't even know what they were. I thought they were mustards, but I looked down here and I got turnips. Let me see if I could get a big one out for you. So you see my hand? Let me put you down here. You see where my hand is? I'm gonna pull it up. These have been in here. Man, they don't want to come out. Look at that down there. That's a turnip. That's a turnip where my hand is. All of these are turnips. I guess they're white turnips. I never saw those before. So let me show you what I've done. Walk over here. I know he was talking about me today when he was mowing this lawn. He was like, this woman, every time I come out here, she done put some more stuff in the ground. So I've extended my garden bed all the way from that stick in the back to where the these little posts are. My neighbor gave me some of her signs. She was running for city council, so She had some extra signs and gave it to me. My pumpkin patch is looking delicious. Yay! I'm so happy about that. My figs are coming back up. You take you down Fig Lane. So Fig Lane goes straight back to that bucket, right? There's about, I think, 8 or 9 of them. And all of them are popping up. This is what figs look like. They died back, some of them, but they're starting back from ground zero. Here's another one. Starting, they don't die, they just die back. So I think all of my figs came back. Here's my butternut squash that's not doing so well. It's turning yellow on me, but you know, we'll see. Some of them look okay, but some of them are yellow. I don't know. I'm doing the best I can. I always do the best I can, right? Yesterday I came out here and I put, so this is a blackberry, the one with the little white flowers. See that? My hand is. I got a bunch of blackberries. Blackberries, they spread like weeds. I put 2 grapes out here. I don't know if they're doing too well though. I don't even see those. Well, we'll see. They've only been in the ground for a week. I'm gonna take you down Raggedy Lane. That's what I'm gonna call this. I got cattle wire up here. Well, they call it well wire. I'll put that well wire up here to separate the fences. So my white grapes are doing good. They're doing well. And I came out here and I put in my sweet corn. I told you that I was gonna put it on the other side of the house, and there they are. It's a little patch. So what I intend to do is just, all of this is gonna be a garden sooner or later. I actually turned this thing over a little bit in order to get them in the ground. So they should be happy. And there goes my other 2, grapes, and then pomegranate. And that's an overwintered kale. So if you plant kale, that's last year's kale. It won't die. Just leave it in the ground and you could harvest all winter, depending on where you are. I'm in Texas. We had just cold spurts. We didn't have a winter, but it did get cold, and the kale, both of the kale that I left outside survived. The ones that I brought in the house died. So leave them outside and just let them be, and they'll probably live because they like cold weather. Here's another blackberry right here. Those are my onions. It's full of weeds, so I'm not gonna really show you the highlights. I'll show you the highlights, but here are some onions down here. So that's about 100, 200, well, about 150 onions in there. And right back there are my trees. So my other 2 pecan trees are waking up. That one back there woke up first, but this one is waking up. Back there is my peach tree. Right there is my peach tree. That's one of my pecan trees. The other one is right there. It's doing better. I mean, well, it sprouted quicker than the other 2. And there's my other peach tree with the bucket. Right there with the bucket. The ant is on me. Oh, they bite me up, man. Not the mosquitoes, because the mosquitoes, I burn that citronella candle all the time. If you haven't watched that video, go ahead and watch it. That thing really works. So here's my other pecan tree. And here are some bunching onions that I left out all winter. And there's a bee on it right now. Let me be careful. And they're seeding. So the bees are having their, look at that. See the bee? I hope you're not Africanized. They're all over the place though. Our flowers continuously blooming. Look at that up there. Flowers are all over the place. So I told you that I had raspberries, right? And I thought that my raspberries, one of them died, and something's been eating this. Probably a rabbit. Look at that. See the top? I'll tell you what, I don't know. And I think the other one is coming back right there. Right there, I'm hovering. So hopefully you see it. Woo! I'm not gonna make you dizzy. So I told you that I had another set of corn, but before I go to that, let me show you my peach tree. There it is. It's coming back. I didn't think it was dead. Peaches like cold weather. Then my bananas, where those little, let me turn it around. Where am I? Trying to get the camera on there. So finally they're coming to pick up a recycle. That's one, and that one back there, that's the other one, and they're doing fine. I think winter is over for us down here in Texas. Thank goodness. So when you have trees dying or struggling, this is what happens to them. Snails. Look at this. Snails like dead stuff. So I'm gonna chop this thing down. The only reason why I left it up, I'm gonna chop it down to a certain extent, because these snails, I just hate them. They I guess they serve their purpose, but they're not only eating the dead stuff, they're eating the live stuff too, sucking the life out of it, and it's like an infestation. They're everywhere. So the other day I came out here and I put down some pickets that, I know this is ghetto fabulous. I put down some pickets near my corn because I didn't want us to run it over with the lawnmower. So I took the pickets that had fell down that were like sitting in the corner, and this is the orange atomic corn right here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. I planted them on the other side of the house because I didn't want them to cross-pollinate. Lemon Lane is doing just fine. The 2 that did not come back are dead. So I have, how many that survived? I have that little one down there, right there. That one survived. Then this one came back. Those 2 are gone. I'm gonna take them down in a minute. The peach tree is gone. These 2 survived, and that's about it. So I had 4 out of the, no, 1, 2, yeah, 4 out of 6 survived. And on this side, I've been watering these plants diligently, so they're a lot bigger than the ones on the other side. So these are my grapes. And those pink ones, I don't know what the name of them are, but I got grapes, and these right here, this is blueberries. That one go around the crepe myrtle and to the other side, and there's the other one. So I got a lot of work to do, but I'm getting a lot of it in the ground. That's why you're starting to see less and less plants on the table. Been rotating them out slowly. I got plenty of room on the other side in my what used to be the only garden I had, or the only spot I had for gardening. But I do have some stuff that has to be planted separate from everything else. Like this is the squash, the cushaw, and they're huge. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them that came up. So the cushaw is probably going to go further down the lane on right next to the pumpkin patch. So it'll be on the other slot that's open. So that's cushaw. And then I planted some yellow squash and some zucchini right here, but they're real little. So the little green one right here, that's zucchini. And this one, oh, I gotta water this. This is yellow squash. I thought I watered everything, but apparently not. Glad I came over here. So now, and here's my little tomato plants. Tomato plants are everywhere. So they're here, right here. Some of them are right here. I got tomato plants sprawled all over the place. And there's some three or four down here. I think I might have some more around. And that's about it. I planted way too many cucumbers. So I think I'm gonna have a plant sale and sell these, because it doesn't make any sense for me to try to plant them if I don't have anywhere to put them. That's about it. So, and then there are regular plants like I have an overabundance of aloe vera, and these aloe vera, they came from like 2 plants. I promise you. and it's been years. I mean, and every time they bunch up, example, they get like this. They get like that. And that right there is about 6-7 plants. And it needs to be replanted. I mean, there's no room in there. There's no room in there. So if you get aloe vera, remember that you ain't gonna just have one. It's not gonna, it starts off like this and it ends up like this. It's so heavy I can't hold it up. Let me put him down gently. I don't want to damage him, even though he's got too much in there. One of my failures. So I had the garlic. I put him outside and I must have overwatered them and they didn't make it. So I'm gonna start over, get another bulb of garlic, put it in the windowsill and see what happens. Here are my blue is for bok choy and green is for the Chinese cabbage. And then these little babies right here, these are, I call them dasheen, but they call them callaloo. So I'm hoping that they make it. I'm hardening them off. And this soil looks dry, but I just wet it. It's just hot out here, and the top of the soil just gets really, really hard. But look, it's wet. So then I have an overabundance of these little guys, spider plants. I only had 2 spider plants, and now I have 100. So yes, I need a plant sale. I'll probably do it next weekend. I didn't want to, but I'm gonna have to. I have no choice. So that's about it. I think I showed you everything that needed to be shown. Remember how I planted all of those taro plants? Look at them now. They are thriving. Look at them, all of them. All of them look good. Look at that lane. What I plan to do is take all of these right here that are in buckets and take them all the way around the gazebo, all the way around. So that's in the near future, so I could get rid of all of this. And this, there's too many pots around here, and we have snakes, so I got to get rid of them. Every now and then I see a skin like right in there where the asparagus are. So I gotta get rid of them. No choice. So that's the garden update for today. I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna start a new video to replant our sunflowers because we only have 2 and I wanted a whole bunch of them. So I hate starting over, but that's life, right? It was either the rabbits or it was the snails. The snails, they just suck the life out of them at the bottom and they die. So I'm inside where it's cool, and I'll see you on my next one, and that will be the sunflower planting, and I'm gonna put it in a big old bucket. So it won't take me very long to plant them, unless I can find some cups. I think I have some cups, but they're clear. Maybe I'll plant them in the clear cups. I'll see you on the next one. This is Jamarica 5288. Please like and subscribe. And remember to take care of yourself, okay, guys? Bye.